Yeah, so hey guys, AniCrunch back with How I Met Your Mother. So yeah, the last two episodes they were just a bit meh. Not the jokes didn't land as much. It wasn't the greatest start. But that is coming off season 7. Season 7 was probably I love season 7. I thought season 7 was fantastic, and it just had so many good moments. But I guess it also depends on who you like. But overall, I do like a lot of things about the show. I think my biggest gripe with last episode is that I'm getting a bit sick of seeing the Barney arc of him getting out of a relationship, going back to single Barney, blah blah blah, and then eventually he will he realizes that he's just something important and repeat. I think it was good for the first 2 times it happened. With Robin and then with Nora. But I think with Quinn, I wanted it to be a bit different. But so it just sort of felt like his usual stuff, which is not a bad thing necessarily because Single Barney is a fun character. But it's just because we've seen it like 3 times now, so it's sort of lessen the impact. I'm curious to see how season 8 is going to hold up overall. We have got Victoria to go. Like I say, I like Victoria. I think she's a very fun character, but they already set her up last episode as a sort of a slob character that Ted's not going to be able to deal with for much longer by the looks of it. So we'll see how they handle the Victoria breakup. I'm expecting that to be tough. I'm very curious to see how they're going to handle it. But yeah, guys, hopefully you're enjoying the extra time I Met Your Mother. I'm still having a lot of fun. I'm debating what sitcom I want to do next. I really, really want to do Modern Family, but I also sort of want to leave it up to a poll. So I'm definitely quite curious what I'm going to do. But I don't know. So Modern Family's, I don't know, I saw a clip of it the other day and I'm like, I really want to watch Modern Family. But I definitely am interested to see what would win a poll. But it's bad to think we're near the end of How I Met Your Mother. We've been doing 8 seasons and we're near the end already. Oh my god, we've only got 1 more season after this. Ugh, the shivers. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the action. Let's go. Let's put this 3, 2, 1 play.
He found one.
Oh, this could be fun. I like the idea of this one.
I've got a new bro. A bro that puts all
Oh, the fucking dog.
The bitches love him.
Hey!
He buries bones all day. No one chases tail like him.
Oh, that was funny.
Okay, I'm worried about Barney. That breakup with Quinn messed him up more than he let on.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think he's... You to move to Denver with her.
What? Then why wouldn't she just come right out and say what she wants?
Men. It's like and pickle jars to open and spiders to kill and computers to back up. What would be their point?
Oh, yes, Queens.
You guys dated before. That time counts. The clock doesn't reset to 0. It unpauses from where you left off.
No way. No way. The clock resets. Wait, so this is what you guys do? You invite other couples over for dinner to judge them and...
Does it it does though, because in my eyes, let's say you dated someone when you was 18, 20, then you broke up with them, but you was with them together for a year, and then say you go back out with them when you're 28 again. Well, in most cases, you are so different from your 18, 20-year-old self. I don't think you should hold that opinion of that person. So I would say it resets. So that friend, but in a relationship, and then I also understand the argument of that you was with each other for a year before, so you've already got past the quirkiness of dating someone and all the first steps, and that doesn't go away when you get back to when you're older. So it doesn't reset. Ooh. It's an argument for both.
2 scotches, both neat. And if you got some nuts, this guy wants a couple.
Hey!
Take the hit. Just take the hit.
When a girl jumps in your car in a wedding dress, you can't act surprised to find out she wants to get married.
Okay.
Besides,
That's good.
We dated before, and that time counts. We just did pause on the clock.
See, a lot of really smart people would argue the clock resets.
It unpauses. Everybody knows that.
I'm on Ted's side. It resets. Unless you're on a break. We were on a break.
Sorry, we're late.
You get me a little suit.
From the tailor.
Amazing.
Settle on a tie, so I just bought them all. You say
Yes.
Then what's holding us back?
Call in the Mosby boys, Ted. Let me know if they crack the case.
I guess it doesn't. I guess it pauses. Or does it?
Some tell as I can right up front.
How old's your dog?
She's 5.
Oh. What's that in dog years?
Like 35?
We're done here. Well, you were right.
Oh, that was actually funny. Sometimes the writers get it.
Marshall, I want you to take this one.
By the way, I'm just saying, Marshall is looking good.
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful tomorrow.
Testify.
oh.
You guys are the worst.
That was Rover's owner. I guess while she was out of town, he ran away from his kennel. And now that she's back, I have to return him.
You gonna be okay,
I'm so
Barney?
sorry.
Oh, it's all good. Excuse me for one moment.
Oh, he's losing his bro.
Victoria,
Oh,
will you marry me?
Yes.
he's gonna get left out of the altar again, isn't he? How does this go wrong?
There's just one thing.
Anything. You name it.
Oh,
You can't be friends with Robin.
oh, he comes back to Robin.
Few days, had some fun. No big woof.
I actually like the show making a plot point out of like hanging out with your exes sort of thing. Obviously, it's a bit extreme because it's a sitcom, but it is interesting.
Is being completely unreasonable about Robin, and my snap sister is gonna back me up.
No,
I say again.
I don't think she's been unreasonable. It's a hard one.
Behind so much history.
Exactly. History. Ancient history.
You literally, it was,
You said
yeah, I was gonna say,
love you to
yeah,
her earlier this year.
I agree with
I'm not
Lily.
saying this is fair, but
I get it.
get it.
I need to elaborate. I don't think it's fair. I do think like this is obviously not a very realistic situation because I'd say if I got with someone, and let's say they was with someone for a year, 2 years, and then they befriended them, and then they're still hanging out with them quite regularly, and then literally you find out it wasn't that long ago that they said I love you to them, but they got rejected. I don't know. You'd be very iffy. Obviously, a sitcom situation is very hard to compare to a real life situation. But yeah, I get it. But it does suck because friends are so hard to come by, especially good friends like they are. And it's like you don't want to give that up. It is like, yeah. But then again, it should be when you find the right woman, that shouldn't be something you should worry about. It is that a trust thing. And if you fully trust your partner, if you don't, to the point where you don't trust your partner, should you be with them at that point? Like if you can't trust them, so it's like, I guess. Ah, so complicated.
Ted really wants to be with Victoria.
But he doesn't.
Ted,
Truly.
tell her that you're not gonna stop being friends with Robin.
You ready to say goodbye?
Barney, Robin. Barney, Robin.
Well, you did the same for me back when I had to give away all my dogs.
Oh.
She's not a lesbian, nor does she farm them. No. That woman she lives with, that's just her special friend Maureen. They've lived together for...
A special friend. That reminds me of Anne with an E.
Oh my god, thank you
The
so
best
much
wingman
for
ever.
I now realize is my lesbian life partner. Surprise.
Robin always being that best wingman even back in the day.
Best wingman ever.
Robin. I mean, that's still one of my favourite episodes in the show was when Robin was wingman when she was like the bro episode. Understanding. So he does know that he was on a relationship before, so see that's where I sort of be at. I just have trust in the person. It's just like, yeah.
Urgent thing that can wait till tomorrow.
There's something I have to tell you.
Oh, it's hard because one thing I do love about them, I might not ship them, but I do think they have like the friendship's still there.
Ton. And
Like he's been a good friend at times.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but
She's quite. Ooh. Wait. Oh.
I'm not in love with Robin.
Oh.
Like family to me, and I can't end that.
Oh, Ted!
Can you accept that?
Ted! I'm actually really proud of him there. I didn't think he would.
I really hope you get her someday.
Ooh, that was really well done. I didn't expect that. Oh, that I'm really happy with that. Not that obviously he still loves her because he blatantly fucking does, but I'm glad he picked his like friend over that potential relationship. Like, it's so complex, and I have so many thoughts and opinions on this situation. But it's because it's such a like, none of my, there's no right or wrong answer. I feel like with this one, it's like there's so many different options you could pick. It's like a video game. You don't know which one they should pick. It's like go Victoria, ditch your friend, keep your friend. It's just like, and I think sorry I'm pausing a lot. It's just I have opinions and I just like to pause. But it's just like my opinion is always changing. Like I could say like because it's like I could say something like 5 episodes ago and it changes this opinion. It's because it's TV at the end of the day. It's not like a base opinion. We only ever see like small snippets of every character's life, really. But I'd say when he meets the right person, which we know he does, she would overlook something like Robin, and then he will truly love her. So it's just like, yeah, obviously it's dead hard to compare, but for TV perspective, it's like, no, I didn't expect him to do that. And that line where Victoria hit hard there. I hope you get her one day. It's like, oof.
You know, wanted different things.
I think you should say.
We'll never find out.
These two can't lie.
Of course, Robin did find out.
Yeah, of course she did.
But we'll get to that.
Ooh, cliffhanger.
So you do have balls.
I like that gag. That was a really good episode. I like that one quite a lot. Mainly because I love episodes where it just gives you so much to think about. Like even with the fun, like that's the fun of the show. Like never, like I say, with these shows, never take my opinions like too on the nose because it was like thought on the moment sort of like these. My opinions on TV show wouldn't apply to real life situations. It applies to the TV situations with like obviously a hint of like, oh, I wonder if this happened in real life, what would I do? Because it's tough. Like I think they do a good job with that dynamic. And I shouldn't ignore the characters having relationships and then how people would see that from the outside. It's one of the things I really like about this show, because a lot of shows sort of just ignore that and just pretend like that's not a thing when it would bother people. So I do actually like to touch on it. At least some good storytelling. I really like that it just did the switch to showing Victoria and he was saying it's like that, and then the way she was like, I hope one day you get that girl because you clearly, because like you could like, even we could tell he's like he loves it blatantly. But yeah, it's just because if say it was he just dated years ago and they're still friends now, I wouldn't see it as much of a big deal. But because he literally just said in that same year, I love you to Robin again, that changes things because that obviously clearly means to our feelings. So I could see that being a massive hurdle for your relationship. Versus say it was just that 1 year they dated in season 1, and it's been like 6 years since then. Victoria's argument, I wouldn't say stand. She clearly wouldn't just trust Ted enough, so therefore they shouldn't get married. But I'm kind of glad he picked his friend over. It's just there's a bit more, there's a bit of like nuance to it. I like that. I'm very curious what you guys think of like, does the relationship pause or continue? You know what? I sort of like fluctuating now. Like I could see the arguments for both. I guess it would continue because I think it's like it resets, but you start at a high level. You know what I mean? So like when you first start with level 0. And that thing where so you reset, you lose some levels from the time apart, but you're not starting from level 1. You know what I'm saying? It's like you deteriorate in status. But no, very fun episode. The jokes are really fun with Barney. Yes, I get the whole like all Barney's lonely thing. It's just like, but that's we know what Barney's going through. It's happened twice now, but I look forward to see what they're going to do with Barney's character, and then to do some sort of foreshadowing with Robin, obviously with this. We shoot a spoiler away. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll jump into the next one, guys.